Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
Hausman joining us here in the halftime as the AWV girls pick up a nice 59-31 victory earlier tonight. Jamie with a double-double unofficially, had her 22 points and 12 or 13 rebounds tonight. So, Jamie, congratulations, a career high. This one's got to feel pretty good.
It does, thank you.
You bet. You hit that early three. Did that give you some confidence that you could go out and get some shots to fall here tonight?
Just a little bit. I normally don't make threes, so it was just like, wow.
Did you feel good in warm-ups tonight? Did you kind of know right away? Or
In warm-ups, I was actually hitting them, so I was like, maybe tonight will be the night I actually hit some in the game.
Take us through how that first one felt. Did it feel good leaving the hands?
It did. It was kind of like, I don't know, just kind of nice.
Yeah, gaining some confidence with them. I think you hit 4 tonight.
Yep.
Offensively, your girls executed well. Where do you feel like as a team your girls executed the offense tonight?
I just feel like when we pass it around and like get it down to the post and kick it back out, we just like it. There's some really good looks.
And who were you finding open? Because it looked like tonight you guys were really pretty balanced here tonight offensively. So where do you think you were getting those looks tonight against the Paton Churdan defense?
There was a lot of looks down in the post, but then also like in the corners too. I thought that was actually pretty good.
Let's talk about late there in the first half. Emma Stream hits a 3 to make it 20-14. You scored down on the other end, and then all of a sudden you got the inbounds pass. And did you know Maggie was wide open in the corner? You kicked it out to her for the 3. That seemed to maybe break this game open a little bit.
Yeah, I think it kind of started something when we realized we kind of had to start going to like get a bigger lead.
Up 11 at halftime. What did you girls talk about? You came out in the third quarter, I thought, kind of took control of the game here tonight.
Well, we kind of talked about how we needed to like actually execute and like get out there and play our game because we weren't really in the first half.
What did you change? What was the game that you weren't doing in the first half that you did in the second?
We weren't really working together very well, I don't think. Like everybody was kind of just playing down, I think, and not really playing to the potential we have.
What's this win mean for this team here tonight?
I don't know. It's kind of good to get this win, but I don't know.
Just going to keep getting better every night, right?
Yep, that's what we hope for.
Well, I tell you what, great job here tonight. Appreciate you joining us. No need to be nervous, right?
Nope.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jamie Hausman joining us. We've got Jeremy Smith, I think, sitting over here. We're going to get Coach to slide in. And appreciate you coming over tonight. You bet. Jamie will trade spots here. Got to switch off both of those headphones with the coach here. And Jeremy Smith now joining us. And Coach, got to be happy here tonight. You picked up a win on the road. Jamie was just saying that you guys kind of talked at halftime that, you know, the girls felt like they needed to play a little bit more as like a team, share the ball a little bit better in the second half. I think you played really well in the second half here tonight.
Yeah, and she's right. I mean, there was times I wanted to come out. I kind of knew what we wanted to do, and I felt like we got out to a good start. And then there, about 2 minutes left in the first quarter, maybe that first 4 or 5 minutes of the second quarter, we just kind of do what we do. We just either we have a good shot and we don't look for the better shot. And we emphasize that at halftime. Like, I know they're good, but I think we can find better. And when we started finding better, and I still thought down here in the second half, there's a couple times we could have had a couple better. But when they start focusing on those things and they use their teammates and trust some of their post players a little bit, I think we're a better team.
It looked like you guys really wanted to run tonight, especially with Paton Churdan only having 6 girls. I thought they did a nice job of kind of pushing the ball back. Do you feel like you were able to execute the offense then in the half court when you weren't able to get those open layups?
Yeah, I mean, kind of what tonight I did. I mean, we got certain sets that we run, certain things that we do. But I basically said, I want to see you play basketball.
Right.
You don't have to go out there. I don't have to set a play every time. You don't have to look over at me and figure out what we're doing. Figure it out on your own a little bit. And you know, there's certain games where we don't have that leeway. And you know, we just got done playing Elkhorn. Where there's times where I'm going to try to help you get a better look. But ultimately, when you get a game like this, play basketball. And that's kind of what I want them to do. First couple of possessions down here, even Maggie, I said, you got to address what the defense is, and you call out what you want, and she did. And I kind of want that, you know, moving forward, I want that to be kind of her role.
I thought the team rebounded well tonight. I had both Maggie and also Jamie in double digits, with Sophie Jackson just below the double digits in rebounds. So you had to be happy with the way your team crashed the glass. Yeah,
and by far our best rebounding game, hands down. Problem is, I think a couple of those rebounds were putbacks, and then we didn't get them back in on the second time. So Yes, I'm very, very happy with the rebounding as a whole, especially after the Elkhorn game where we did not rebound well at all. But the only thing I want is maybe see some of those putbacks go in.
Coach, when you came out in that pressure tonight, did you get out of it what you wanted to here tonight?
No, honestly I did not. Problem was we knew Pop was who they wanted to have the ball in her hands, and our simple rule in the press was if she takes it out of bounds, don't let her get it back on denial. If she's in bounds, then you got to stop her. And we're going to trap her. Well, there's times Maggie, if you probably noticed
right.
that Maggie looked up and said, "Where's my help?" and it wasn't there. So we just took it off and said, "That's enough of it," and just kind of try to do it in a half-court set.
Got to win tonight. You head to Ridgeview now coming up on Monday night. You get a step out of conference. It's a long road trip. A school a little bigger than you guys. What are you looking at? Have you even peeked ahead at them at all yet?
Honestly, I haven't. But we played them in the top 64. Right. They're tough. They got two really good post players and a really good guard. I believe that she's a sophomore. So yeah, and they run a nice 1-2-2 press. From what I remember last year, we will have our hands full. That's a good team.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you joining us. Congratulations on the win here tonight. Best of luck coming up Monday.
All right, thank you very much, Jeff.
You bet. Jeremy Smith again, the head coach for the AWV Rockets, joining us here tonight as they knock off the Paton Churdan